4 die in anti-UN protests in Bangui. 4 civilians have died and 14 other people were injured in Central African Republic when UN peacekeepers exchanged fire with armed men during a protest against the UN military presence. The clashes occurred as hundreds of protesters gathered to call for troops from the UN mission, Minusca, to leave the country. A Reuters witness saw protesters, carrying anti-UN posters, throwing stones and shouting at the troops who responded with warning shots. There was then an exchange of gunfire between the troops and armed men near the crowd. Minusca intervened in the early morning hours of Monday to dismantle barricades erected by the demonstrators, the mission said in a statement. Minusca believes that Monday's events constitute a new attempt by enemies of peace to disturb the return to constitutional normality, it added, adding that 5 peacekeepers were among the injured. The statement did not offer further specifics on the casualties. But the president of the Car Red Cross, Antoine Bogo, told Reuters earlier that 3 protesters had been killed and 6 wounded by gunfire. Central African Republic has been in chaos since early 2013 when fighting between mostly Muslim Silika rebels and anti-Balaka Christian militias prompted the establishment of the UN mission Minusca a year later. Minusca has been dogged by dozens of allegations of sexual abuse, prompting a board UN inquiry. Chadian troops within the mission were accused in 2014 of killing 30 civilians in a crowded market, prompting the withdrawal of that contingent. Criticism of the 13,000-strong mission has mounted in recent weeks with local people accusing the peacekeepers of not doing enough to protect them. Civil society groups launched a petition last week calling for Minusca's departure and the rearming of the National Armed Forces, currently subject to a weapons embargo. Government spokesman Theodore Jauch blamed the violence on politicians trying to destabilize the administration.